Hey guys, this is Jason Creel and you're watching The Lawn Care Life. I want to talk to you about 3 challenges that I'm facing in my lawn care business and I think are common challenges that lawn care business owners will face. Stay tuned. 3 challenges, let's go. The number 1 challenge, these are not in a particular order, but these are the ones that I feel the most prevalent in my business at the moment. Number 1 is getting customers. You know, it's not something that you can't do or you can't figure out how to get customers, but I feel like industry-wide people are focused on how to get customers, whether they're getting a lot and they just want more, or they're starting out and they just want some to get going. I found myself constantly thinking on how to improve on my marketing. What can I do better online? What can I do better through print marketing, or whatever methods are out there? Who can I talk to? How can I improve to gain more customers? Not because I'm not getting any, but because I want more. Of all the questions I get asked on YouTube and email and those sort of things, probably how to get customers and questions like that is one of the most common areas that I get asked. Another concern that I deal with in my lawn care business is this: how do I continue to expand and grow, which causes an increase in overhead and at the same time increase my profits? You know what I'm saying? Your profit margins naturally are going to go down as you bring on employees, as all the expenses that come with growth. So you got increased overhead. If you have to buy new equipment, maybe you were running your business from your home and now you had to rent or buy some kind of shop space, so those things cost money. Employees are a huge expense. So when you do that, at the end of the day is you want to make more money, but sometimes it's hard to experience that kind of growth, and you might even find that your profits are less. I hear people regularly talk about, I grew and I had people working for me, and I shrunk back down because I found out I was actually making more money when I was smaller. Now, I can see how that can happen, and I don't disagree with that logic. Now, but I know that some people are able to accomplish growing their business and have employees, and again, your profit margins might be less, but the overall profit may be more if you can make it work. But at the same time, you got to make sure that it is. The last thing you want to do is increase the amount of workload on you, the amount of stress that comes with running a business, and actually be making less money because your overhead is exceeding the increased revenue. So this is a problem. It may result in needing to increase prices. It may be meaning that you increase your revenue by increasing the number of customers. Maybe it means expanding into different areas in the lawn care industry. Maybe it means taking a hard look at your expenses and seeing, what can I cut out in this way? So for me, I want to press through. I want to grow bigger and pass myself multiple trucks. And so I'm trying to weigh those things, but that's something that's always on my mind. As I add expenses, am I adding revenue faster than I'm adding expenses? So at the end of the day, my bottom line is actually going up, not down. Now I will say this, in the short term, it might actually take a step down, but it needs to be on a trajectory that long term it's going to be going up, even though the expenses are going up along with it. And the third thing I want to talk about that's been a concern to me in my business, and I think probably the biggest concern and one of my biggest life questions, just to be honest with you, is how do you balance everything in life, not just your business? For instance, if I wanted to have a great lawn business and I said, you know what, I'm going to work 70 hours a week until I have the best lawn business in my area. Well, what's wrong with that picture? The problem is, if you're working 70 hours a week, you're probably neglecting almost everything else in your life, okay? So for me, I've got a wife, got 4 kids, and I've got other responsibilities in life, and I have a desire to try to be, at least relatively good in those responsibilities. I want to spend time with my wife and kids. I want to be involved in things in the community and just do things outside of my business. But I certainly want to be good in my lawn business. I want to help people on YouTube. I have a lot of things I'm trying to do and accomplish, and sometimes I find that it is hard to squeeze it all in a day, just to be honest with you. So what areas do you compromise? I don't personally want to look back in 15 years and say, you know what, I built an unbelievable lawn care business, I had a great YouTube channel or whatever, and to the neglect of my family. And so I'm having to weigh those things right now and how to balance it all, make sure that I'm not neglecting things that should be a priority in my life. These are some of my concerns. I know maybe you can relate to some of them and you probably have some more. So I invite you to add to the list in the comment section. I'd like to hear your feedback on the concerns that I've brought up in this video. And I also invite you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and you can check out these suggested videos, or you can just click on the name of my channel, Lawn Care Life, and it'll take you to look at all my videos. So if you're fairly new to the channel and you want to see what's out there, there's a lot of videos. So check them out. Thanks a lot.